Brentford to Manchester United is going to be an interesting player for Manchester United. Hopefully they will do well. Officially yesterday, Arsenal unveiled Madueke as their new signing. He's going to wear the number 20 shirt. So congratulations to Arsenal and Madueke. Other transfers is happening everywhere around Europe. We're going to talk about that on the show. Again, preseason are starting. Manchester United is playing today in their first preseason game against Leeds. We are going to talk about all that on the show. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and today we are going to talk about transfers and preseason games. Good morning, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Fantastic morning to you, Godwin, and good morning to all our Super Sports fans and all the football maniacs out there. Manchester United, 200 days later, one signing. It's fine.
Okay, good morning, also.
Good morning, Godwin. Let's get you on already because I can't wait to cook.
What are you cooking?
My fast know
relegation.
My fast know it's not they cook. I want to cook one you fast today. I want to roast. Because now because they are all on social media. Mbuemo, here we go. We are finishing second on the table. I want to cook.
That's so it is.
I want to roast.
You can't.
Because
you can't
when they signed Anthony, Højlund, Zeski, it was the same story. Now finishing 15th. Now they signed Cunha is the world best player. Mbuemo is the future Lionel Messi, or perhaps the Ronaldo and Messi joined together of football. The father everlasting of the new Old Trafford.
Also, you see,
until season starts.
Right now, I'm not in a hurry to celebrate or congratulate anybody because
I'm not congratulating. They know I'm already coming for their head. You saw when I was saying it yesterday. I'm already calling for their head because when they start flopping, because there was a picture I posted yesterday. You saw it and you reacted to it. When they start flopping, I should not hear or if to say I know. Adi Bin.
Stories that touch.
All those Adi Bin. If to say
let's all remember Mbuemo was top 4 goal scorers last season.
Top 4 goal scorers in the Premier League last season.
Premier League last season. If he comes to Manchester United and like Højlund last season cannot record 6 goals or 7 goals, we all know that the problem is not the player.
It's not the manager.
It's not the manager.
It's the team.
It's the team.
It's
and
the club.
Culture.
But
it's fine.
Welcome to Old Trafford.
It's fine.
Mbuemo. Let's hope you do well. And let's hope you bring Manchester United to where they could be.
To top 10.
To at least where they could be, where they should be. You know, where they should be is top 6. You understand?
Okay, remember guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments live here in the studio. Okay, talking about Manchester United, since the guys have started talking about Mbuemo officially, that deal, Brentford accepted that deal yesterday. Is going to be £70 million in total, £60 million first, but I think 61 actually, 71.
71, yes.
Yeah, the
add-ons were 6 million.
Yeah, they added instead of 5. They added
one. Use that 1 million, bribe them, make it feel accept.
So he's going to move the package of £70 million for Mbuemo. Good deal for Manchester United. I think it's a good deal for Manchester United. So they have to decide where he's going to play, if he's as a striker or behind the striker. They are going to decide that. He's going to have a medicals for he's set to have medicals for Manchester United today or tomorrow, and you sign a contract till June 2030 with the option for another year, which is probably the activity is going to be 2031. So a huge deal for Manchester United, a huge player for Manchester United. They needed a striking power because last season one of the problems that they couldn't score goals.
Yes.
Not necessarily because they couldn't concede, they are conceding goals. It's because they couldn't score goals. Because if you look at the goal margin, the goal they consider within them and the top other club is about 10 goals difference. So it's not that much.
They concede. Arsenal concede. Everybody concede.
The difference that Arsenal and other teams are scoring goals.
Yes,
but they couldn't score goals. So they are bringing in Cunha, they're bringing in Mbuemo. I think they need to start scoring goals.
Of course, they need to start scoring goals. And, signing Mbuemo, while we are all basking in the euphoria of signing Mbuemo, let's not forget that up forward in that 9 position, Manchester United are still in the hunt for a 9. That was confirmed yesterday, and other new reports that the signing of a 9 could be coming on the heels of a lot of exits from some of these unwanted players at Manchester United. But I come again back to the same fundamentals. If in a full season, your strikers up front cannot contribute 14 goals in the Premier League, you have a problem on your hands.
I think 15 is supposed to be the minimum.
If you look at the neighbors who finished close to them in that 16, 17 position, you're going to see that Tottenham scored far more goals than Manchester United. However, because their two centre-half pairing were out, they conceded way more and lost way more games. So, in this encounter, I am liking the fact that you have a Cunha who can come into the side, not just create and score goals. You now have an Mbuemo who can score. So, for me, I think till a 9 comes in that will play in that 9 position, Mbuemo had better just be the man up front there. And then you now have Ahmad and what's his name now? Cunha behind him. Then you have the other guy on the right wing back. Then when we have a 9 coming in, you can now move Mbuemo back to that center pairing between him and Cunha and the 9 up front, because trust me, man, I cannot go into a new season if I were to be not if I am, God forbid, but I cannot go into a new season with Zeski and Højlund as my 9. No. It's an abomination.
Then it means you don't trust the process.
It's an abomination. It's not about the process.
You don't trust the process.
It's not about the process. It has always been about the player. For example, we are hyping and happy about Mbuemo joining Manchester United because Mbuemo has proven to us last season from a 20-goal scored season, his GA is almost 30-something. If you look at the GA
in the Premier League,
goals and assists, fantastic producer for the team. Højlund, if you go back 2-3 seasons before joining Manchester United, he never spent 20. Do you understand me? So you are getting a better player. Let's not dispute it. Yes, they signed potential. They signed potential. I'm not saying Højlund should be on his way out, but Højlund should be coming off the bench to pick up the boots of whoever is starting for Manchester United in that position.
In his first season, about 18 GA in all competition, about 18 or so. In all competitions, and in the second season he dropped off. In that second season, almost everybody at Man United dropped off. In short, if you look at the Premier League last season, almost everybody dropped off, because look at Arsenal setup. Everybody dropped off, because you can't compare last season to the previous season before that. And we just said Mbuemo coming into Man United side. I don't think they need another striker.
I think they do, man.
It's like competing or comparing the two players in positions. I don't feel like doing another striker. Zeski is coming out to tell you in his 16 goals involvement in Bologna the previous season. In his first season, he's telling you he's not a striker, but he can get you goals, he can get you assists. And you saw him create beautiful chances. Against Liverpool, I saw Zeski miss one-on-one chances. Against Arsenal, I saw him miss one-on-one. Open sitters. Against Liverpool, he was still Ten Hag, the first leg, where Ten Hag was still coaching, and Rashford was making all the crosses in for Zeski to finish off. I know how many chances in that game Zeski missed. Open net. You get. We were just saying, last season we were talking about Amorim's style. Did it work? It didn't work. I'm not going back to look at those styles, the positional and everything. They were conceding goals. There were flaws in that. There were flaws in that tactics. But clinicality was Man United's problem last season.
So Mbuemo is going to fix that.
So now, no, I'm not saying Mbuemo and Cunha is going to fix that. I'm not saying Mbuemo and Cunha is going to fix that permanently. You still need to show up the midfield, because you can't have only one person creating. Because you look at that midfield now, at some point, Casemiro had to step up his game to create chances for Man United.
Godwin, you know, when we are talking about this scenario, we can always forget that if you go back and look at the stats never lies. Serie A, I'm not talking about one season, it's compendium of games in the Serie A. As that potential that Manchester United bought 32 games, 9 goals, 4 assists. 32.
That's
Højlund. Then in the Premier League, double the games. How many? 14 goals, 3 assists.
And most of those goals came in his first season.
14 goals, 3 assists. If you go look at last season, half of these goals is going to be decimated because part of them were scored last season in the Premier League. So I'm just saying that, bro, this experiment up front is not working. And if Amorim likes his job and likes the team and wants to deliver for Manchester United fans, he should get in a 9.
Well, they are buying in strikers. If they buy Cunha, they give you number 10.
Wait, no, they
are ready.
The same Amorim with the talk now. Should we still go buy unproven striker who all of us now want sign for 70 million come Arsenal? Now the same Amorim produced the guy.
See the point.
He has been. Now I said. Wait now.
GYOKERES was never unproven.
I said this
before going to Sporting Lisbon. He had already achieved 40 goals a season. Simple.
What I'm saying.
Let's go there.
I said this before. I said Amorim is beginning to work with is beginning because look at their training session last week. Last week, he was on Højlund's tails. You get, I could go on to tell you if I the support.
I don't believe that one. No. You can say he was on Højlund's tails. All of last week. The bottom line is productivity on the pitch.
Let me finish. Now, manager will train you. Now, if you come to pitch now, we don't see productivity. What to say? Okay, fine. But all of last week he's been with the man. I'm saying you need to show up midfield. You're working on attack, fine. You want to trust the process in front. You want to trust the player you have already, and the Højlund and the Zesky. You want to trust them. I'm not going to dispute the trust. I would trust them. Because if you don't trust these players, you keep on buying.
You can't trust who cannot work for you.
Where's the finance going to come from?
Trust that will lead to your sack.
First of all, where's the finance going to come from? Now you come into midfield. I'm saying they are old legs in midfield. Last season, you look at Casemiro joining the creating of chances in last season games against Lyon. You saw him make the final assist for Harry Maguire's goal. He was creating chances. He was also at first he was lacking of defensively because of where to play him. Now you find the place to play him. He started picking up form. He started playing well. Now you need somebody to replace Casemiro. Ugarte is there already, and you can't have Bruno play there alone. You need to buy somebody in that midfield.
So the point is that they play only with 2 CM now.
That's what
it's going to be.
Thank you.
So if they are going to play CM, Bruno is going to start with 1. Somebody has to pay, and somebody that has to pay has to be defensively sound.
Thank you.
That's the truth, because now they have Bruno.
Thank
you.
Maybe
who is going to pay? That's who is going to pay him.
Ugarte is there. They bought
Ugarte. I know when you make subs.
Ugarte Meno. On the bench, how many you want buy again? Unless you want to tell me now that I don't see Bruno as a 6, I see him as a 10. Move him out, get somebody in.
Yes,
but then Mbuemo coming would not have
that's
been
what
needed.
I'm saying. What I'm saying that maybe either Cunha or Mbuemo might play as a number 9.
Yes.
It's possible.
Then
Bruno Fernandes
I don't know why would they sing the same song.
I'm saying this thing that
squad rotation.
They talk about telling me that there's no money, bro. Manchester United just spent 100 and something, and all of that 100 and something that they spent now over 130 million, right? Is from that 100 that was available. 20 to Cunha, 25 or 30 to this guy. You still have 75 left because all of them are instrumental payments. So let's not come in here and say that the club doesn't have money. You still have another bankable sum of 140 in the bank that you can use to make another couple signings.
Well,
simple.
The problem is not about even signing players for Manchester United. Now is the problem is how they are going to release the ones they have. That's one of their major problems, because if they keep buying, and unfortunately for them, and they don't sell and the window closes, they are stuck with all these players, and wage bill will be massive. That's one of the things that is holding them back. If they could easily, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, clear up these guys, the wage bill will reduce so that they can buy. Imagine now you buy maybe 3 other stars, and all these 5 players refuse to leave. Your wage bill will be like heaven and earth. That's the problem.
Right? When you have when you have someone on your jugular, right? You cannot be dancing alanta in the public. You have to first free your jugular so that you can breathe before you cannot take any action. If Manchester United has a Batista holding your jugular, and you are busy pricing Mbuemo for 2 months, it shows that you are either delusional, or that jugular that they are holding you is sweeting you as they are holding your jugular, right? In this scenario, you have a wage bill that is capitulating the Manchester United financial muscle. The wage bill alone is over-indexed, is in deficit of almost 2 million. And you have these players that are not ready to move. Why? Because you've made them all complacent. Rashford, Anthony, and the likes of them. Even the other 2 signings that have joined them, Zesky and Højlund. So what do you do right now? You have these 5 guys. Sancho, that you are clamoring 30, 40 million. Baba, Juventus, they beg you 8 million, 8.5. Rush that deal and get the man off your book. Or you terminate contracts. QED. You can't be saying that you need to get. You can't be saying that you need. Excuse me. Excuse me. You can't be saying that you want people off your wage bill. You can't be saying you want people off your wage bill and you're dancing around valuation. You can't be because you're already net negative as you are.
Cannot
the most important thing for you now is to go back to black. We are not talking about going to green now. We are talking about getting from red to black. QED.
If you terminate contract, you mean what do you mean? If you're going to
it's still the same thing as going to
pay on the contract, but you cannot do that.
Baba,
so it's hard.
you cannot do that. It's hard.
Yes.
Then play the players. Do it.
So that's what I'm saying. All of them.
Play the players.
Why I'm saying that managing Manchester United is a big thing. For example, if you are managing Sporting Lisbon, most of their players are maybe £100 below. It's easy to terminate this contract and to tell them to go. How much one? But imagine somebody earning £300,000 and have 3 years contract.
Godwin,
you know how much you're going to pay him.
Godwin,
Number two, if you terminate contract, they can sue you because they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't breach their contract.
In that scenario now, you shouldn't have given Amorim the freedom to say, I don't need you, get out of my team. Because you understand that these guys are already in the red in your finances and you need to get them off your book. And for you to get them off your book, they have to be playing.
My own is that managing a big club sometimes is dicey.
Nobody is saying it's easy.
Look at Chelsea now. Chelsea are giving 8 years contract. Everybody is smiling. When these players, maybe 4 of them decide to or flops, you want to move them out. Nobody wants to buy them. What happens?
But then, Godwin, we've seen Chelsea offload players who are on 8-year contracts who just came in a season or 2 seasons ago for less than they signed them for, the guys are on.
Look at how they terminate contracts.
And they've all been playing for last season too.
He will tell you mutual agreement. That means both parties agree to terminate. That's
one. And then they buy out. I buy out your contract, you go.
If the players say that they don't want to mutually terminate their contract, they will stay and
you buy out the contract and they go.
Buy now the contract is like paying them for the next 3 years.
I don't care about that's the most important thing.
It's not about you.
It's a business. You don't do that.
No,
as a business,
John. Now
as a business, you are either hemorrhaging or not. Right?
John, let's leave business.
You don't want to lose. Excuse me. You don't want to lose 20 million upfront today, right? But you are forgetting the opportunity because of having this negative influence around the team. In the going season, 1 or 2 seasons is more expensive for you keeping them around than cutting them off and letting them go.
Give me your own view about this.
Now they talk business. Now I'm not gonna finish the talk business. You want to sell a player. A manager comes into a team and tells you, bro, I don't need these players because I've played with them. Because before you can tell me Rashford or Sancho has been out before Amorim came in. I think he left for a loan in the beginning of the season. Rashford left in January. Now, before you can tell me anything about Sancho, Anthony, and the rest of them, look at when they left the club. Anthony played for Man United till January, which means he played with these players. He played with this lot. It's not that he just came in and said, you, I don't want you in my team. He played with this lot except Sancho because he's been monitoring the situation at Man United before he even came to Man United. Now, and this is not the first time they've also asked him to come to the club. You get? So he's been monitoring. If I want to come to a club, you can't just pitch me the idea in November and say now or never, and I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm coming now. It means you've come to me maybe in June. I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm busy here now. I have a job at hand. Then maybe in the summer, in June, the end of June, July, you come again. And I'm like, wait, let me see my project. Then you continue. And from that July, I'm monitoring the situation at Man United. As a manager, you have people monitor the situation at any club that is looking at you. You get? Because for every club, there's a scout. Scout is not just scouting for players, also scouting for managers that will take on the job of a coach anywhere else. You get? My agent is scouting other jobs for me. So he's telling me, see the situation at Man United. Can you handle this? Can you not handle this? Now, for Amorim to come into Man United, he gave these players, he gave this lot a chance. Rashford played for him. Garnacho played for him. Valencia might not play for him because he was off injured. Garnacho played for him. Anthony played for him. Now, Anthony was played as a right wing back at some point in the team. So he played with this line and said, okay, fine. From January, I don't want these players in my team again. I see what I know what their abilities are. I know what they bring to the table. I know what they bring to the team. But I don't want them.
Okay.
Now, going into the summer, you got in 2 players. There's still more signings to be done. If you ask me, there's still more signings to be done. The same thing we talked. I told you the other day that there's a signing that is going to be announced probably after they announce Mbuemo. Until they announce Mbuemo, they will announce Carreras. Now, I'm telling you again, there's been scouts and reports about Victor John, the Botafogo goalkeeper. Now, Onana is out. You can bring him in. And rumors are there are goalkeepers in the academy setup that could come in. Now it's about Amorim trying to build his own team.
See, my point about this whole thing that we're talking about, it's not easy to run an institution like Manchester United. The problem is just management. That's why part of the problem. And number 2, again, for example, I'll give you an example. Sometimes a coach enters the club and the board tells him, we don't want a certain player. Not necessarily because they are good or bad.
Simple.
It's just because we don't want him on this club. For example, OSIMHEN in Napoli. Conte entered, he talked with the management, they told them that OSIMHEN is leaving. So whether OSIMHEN is good, world class, he does not care. He's building without OSIMHEN. So I think that was part of the thing that happened with Manchester United. Players like Rashford. It happened with Sterling too. When I can remember when Maresca came in, he played Sterling about the first 3 games in his preseason. Suddenly he dropped him for the next tour because probably the board told him that he wants Sterling to leave the club. So it happened. So managing clubs sometimes is not really easy. You can be from outside and see, you don't know what's happening inside. That's always the problem.
It's not easy, but all this talk about board or whatever is still conjecture. A manager is not going to be the first manager that will come in and say, I don't like you, you are going. QED, before Guardiola showed up at Etihad Stadium, the first conversation is Joe Hart out. QED. If Joe Hart did not commit one crime, it's just that it's diverse philosophy. His philosophy and is not the same thing.
If you're going to terminate, a player has to leave. You have to, if you talk to a player and they decide, what it means to terminate mutual is that players decide not to. That money you are paying me, leave it. Me, I will go, or you pay me small compensation, I will go to other clubs.
Maybe the bonuses, I will find my way.
You understand?
You know the funny thing about that, right? You have a club that is ready to take you on, but they cannot pay because of your wages. Is it not a smarter thing to ask for a signing on bonus from the club and then you leave and move to where you play ball? And if you don't want to do that, and it's clear to me you're not willing to move and you want to keep on enjoying this contract, you enjoy it from your house. You'll be banned from accessing the stadium or the facility.
That's the same thing they've done.
Let's see who the team will affect. Let's see who the team will affect.
Look at it now. Amorim has said it.
That's what they are doing.
These 5 players.
You are not
frozen. At some point, it was at some point it was Rashford leaking the lineup and Garnacho leaking the lineup to the Garnacho. At some point it was rumored Garnacho and Rashford.
Let's be allegedly.
No, allegedly. I get why. Allegedly leaking the lineup. Garnacho and Rashford allegedly leaking the lineup until they were frozen out of the team. Now this manager has come and say the 5 of you. As Malaysia, I'm letting my name go loan, come back, and Sancho and the freedom fighter Sancho, Rashford, all of them, 5 of you. Even Anthony can be granted the time to play with the team, but 5 of you, please train outside. We are going to be done with training by 5 p.m. You can come to the training.
Even Chelsea did it last season with all those.
Don't even come near the team. Don't even come near the team at all. Secondly, the Rashford they are talking about trained with the team this week.
He trained privately outside
the team last week, bro. The footages are online. Don't even come and give me that.
You cannot tell him not to meet his teammates. Okay. He trained in the team outside. It was private.
They have a preseason game today against Lisbon. So it's going to be the first time we are probably going to see Cunha and Mbuemo have not joined. I think Cunha and I think Leon, the young boy that they brought in from Mexico, Leon is going to probably feature on today's game. Cunha is going to feature on today's game. Who other new signings? I think these are the two signings that I'm probably going to see. But it's same old players. Some old players from Manchester United they are going to. So Manchester United fans are not really excited about this preseason game because the same old faces that they are going to see, apart from Cunha, who is going to wear the number 10 shirt, and they are going to play that game by 2 p.m. today. So let's see what this Amorim is cooking. Because he's been all this talk we have been talking on, he's been silent. He has not said anything to the press.
As it should
he's
be,
just stayed quiet and see what, because at the end of the day, he's not in charge of this contract. He's not in charge until the board tells him what to do. If this probably they told him, he has his own time. Probably told the board, these are 1, 2, 3 players I want. But board will say, wait, let's see if we can clear these things before we can get these players. So all these things. But I think that what they're addressing is that goal scoring position because they needed to score goals. Because if you look at, they invested more in the defense, bringing the lead, bringing Mazraoui, so he can manage. He can manage.
My problem with this Manchester United transfer saga is that you are going to get a Cunha, you are going to get an Mbuemo. Why do you have to waste 1 month that you could use to do other transfer targets, pursuing a player that you just needed 1 million extra to get?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We can be here and be speculating, but them inside this this business thing, they understand how you work.
I don't want to talk business.
Business is dicey because once we are in managing this this whole thing, you don't know what they are facing, the financial they are facing. I can come out and tell you, I was 100 million. You follow me, go house. But I don't get
you are rated on the stock market. We can tell if if you are worth that amount or not.
All these things we don't understand the business part, but I understand that Amorim needs players, and they are addressing the most important part of that squad, which is the striker position. They'll bring Cunha, and they brought in Cunha, and Mbuemo is going to join the club. But let's see if it's going to work out for him. Hopefully, it's going to work out for him. Okay, remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. Let me read some of the comments before we talk about other transfers. First, Chigozie is saying, good morning, guys, in the studio. He says, has Tottenham signed a new coach? Since they have signed, signed a new coach since Thomas Frank has been there for almost one month. So he's been planning his squad. Okay, Adeyeri is back on the show. Good morning, Adeyeri, saying hi. Okay, how are you? Newcastle should sign James Trafford. I think Manchester City is looking for him for £40 million deal for Newcastle. And Benjamin Sesko for £70 million deal for Newcastle, and Manchester you go. Okay, so I think for he's talking about let them buy.
You can't get Sesko for 70 million.
He's talking about it's a now deal for Newcastle United you go. Ekitike, I think he's a Newcastle fan. He keep talking about them buying
Ekitike.
Yes, buying players for Newcastle.
You just have to cut your losses. You've kept Isak and let go Ekitike. Now go and tidy up Wisha.
Wisha might come. Okay, Mukisa, welcome to the show. Mukisa, I'm Mukisa Samuel, watching you from Uganda. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Thank you. Remember, Mukisa, to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for joining us on today's show. He said, I want the news about GYOKERES to us now. Thank you. They agreed a deal to bring him, but when there's some documents they need to sort out, or the deal they need to sort out, but it's going to take time. But hopefully next week they are going to announce GYOKERES. Maybe their first preseason game is on Wednesday, and Arsenal fans are expecting that before that Wednesday they are going to bring GYOKERES. I think that is in quote, that's supposed to be the final deal for Arsenal, except they want to make the Valencia defender. Both of them, once they sign in both of them, and then probably their transfer will
never say never with Arsenal.
I'm just saying, if you look at it, the defense is complete. If they bring in the guy from Valencia, the midfield are complete. They bought two already. What's his name? Zubimendi and Nogard. The attack, you put in madueke in that attack, plus other people coming back.
Plus Victor
GYOKERES. So I think the Arsenal is one of, if you look at it, Arsenal is one of the most complete team in the Premier. They are not lacking in any department. The goalkeeper obviously are one back-to-back loading gloves. So Arsenal is ready for next season. So Mukisa, GYOKERES will come, but probably next season. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Okay, Chukobina is saying, good morning, guys, in the studio. Say, John, you think paying off players who earn close to £300,000 is easy? We are talking about millions here. Manchester United want to sell them to recoup any amount possible.
You can't recoup,
Simflick Sales, welcome to the show. Say, good morning, guys. Manchester United can't afford to terminate player contracts. I don't get why you guys are criticizing the team for taking a long time to sign Mbuemo. I guess they just want a good deal. Because for past transfers, they were 30. Okay, they are pretty swift and spent over 700 million and still nothing to show from it. Yeah, they were signing players. Once you call, they go just pay. They go just call. Yes,
when you call when player they available and cheap, you know go pick up. When the player don't dey expensive, you can't go buy them. Pay times 3 the value.
Nathaniel is saying, good morning, guys, in the studio. If I believe this player, Rashford, Anthony, and Garnacho will want a move because of the World Cup. Yes, what of the World Cup, they might want a move so that they can make that squad. Okay, finally, she's saying the business there is that Manchester United don't want to put hand in so many deals at a time and end up losing all. Okay, valid point. So they are taking one step at a time. But the problem is that everybody is doing their business quickly. Manchester City has finished their own. Since they are resting now, starting preseason.
They have not finished, so there are still some deals.
Goalkeeper and all that. So a whole lot of people are finished. Liverpool is buying players. Arsenal are almost done with their transfer. Liverpool has done their own. So it's just Manchester United that is refusing to, probably their transfer is dragging. That's why they are far. And if you look at all the big clubs in quotes, now them need players fast.
Yes.
But let's see what happens to him. Good luck to Amorim next. He's going to need all the loves.
Tottenham no need players.
I don't need players fast now.
Tottenham a big club.
You top 6 for England now. Tottenham follow now.
Okay, I've already told you that Manchester United is playing their preseason game today by 2 p.m. today. So let's see what happens with Manchester United. Okay, let's talk about other transfers in around Europe. Many transfers are happening, and again, City is looking for a goalkeeper. if either Ederson and what's his name, Ortega,
yes,
either of them, if they leave, then they are going to buy the guy they buy back, or Trafford. Trafford is I think he's a Burnley goalkeeper, right? He's a Burnley,
Trafford.
Yeah, he played on the under 21 World Cup, so, and he's a very good goalkeeper. But they have to sell one either their Ederson or Ortega for that move to materialize. Again with OSIMHEN yesterday, Galatasaray and Napoli is finalizing the details of Victor OSIMHEN deal. 40 million euros to pay now immediately. 35 million euros to pay in 1 year. Then another clause they put in that deal is penalty clause to avoid sell to any Italian club in the next 2 years. So what do you make of this? All this thing Napoli is putting. They cannot sell to any Italian club in the next 2 years. They are 140 now. That they'll pay. They don't even want to spread it 35 more than 1 year. So 35 next year. You cannot sell to Italian club in 2 years' time. I think they should just take the deal and make everybody come rest for this.
Yeah, I think they should take it. But if I were Galatasaray, I would not be putting in the sell-on clause, and then you still telling me that I can't sell to Italian teams.
But in 2 years, doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all. You can't eat your cake and have it. So either you want the sell-on clause or you want don't sell to Italian teams. Simple.
Well,
I want the two.
Oh yeah, now.
Because wait, I say you know, say man, you do. This defender that is going to Real Madrid, they had the sell-on clause. They had the don't sell to Premier League teams. That's why last season Liverpool wanted him in. He didn't go to Liverpool. The rumors were not just high there, but Liverpool wanted a left back. In terms of, because I think Timothy was off injured mostly, and Robertson was on and off, and they needed a left back, but he couldn't come to England. That's why he's going to Real Madrid now. You get, so there can be both of them. We can do both of them because I'm going for the league. I'm selling to you in the next 2 years. After 2 years, you can sell, but in the next 2 years,
he's about 29. So
yeah, you can come back to Premier when you are washed off. You get, so in the next years, if you set a new Serie A team, you're paying me.
Not when you and the players are at knife's edge and the player is on a 1 year contract.
It's the selling club.
See,
I can add any clause. If you can't agree to it, you wait for the player to leave. I am the selling club. It's what I want. It's what I want you do. If you don't want to agree, he plays for the club till or he stays on the bench till the contract expires.
If you play Texas Hold'em, there's what you call a bluff, right? If you bluff when you don't have a five of a kind,
it's when you call it. If you call me on my bluff, then fine.
If you bluff when you don't have a full house or an ace, and I call your bluff, now you lose because you shot yourself in the foot.
Okay.
So the way Galatasaray can call this bluff is by walking away from the table.
Well, they want to see, but they cannot walk away from this deal. I think they are going to accept because they are finalizing that deal. And you know,
Galatasaray is not just one of those clubs you say they sell players off to. They don't sell much.
It's not about selling.
The last time,
I think the last time another European league can just come in and put the same
from
75
another European league, exactly.
And
not Serie A.
Well, the problem is they don't sell to any Serie A. I don't even see why.
But you can loan to Serie A.
I don't even know why OSIMHEN wants to go to Serie A, but which team we want to go to and play for
Inter Milan, Juve, AC.
If you want to move from Ghana, you should go to England. Or
you don't win league with Napoli. You are almost struggling Juventus.
Another Nigerian player is Ademola Lookman. Inter Milan director yesterday confirmed that we have made a bid for Ademola Lookman. We like him. And we have a good relationship with Atlanta, but we won't enter a long negotiation. We have our own project. Simple.
I like that. Simple and direct.
If you don't want to negotiate, maybe we just free
me.
If
I don't want the 40 million more than free, I'm simple.
And not stress me.
Straight up.
But Lookman has already agreed a personal terms with Inter Milan, and they are waiting for that negotiation with Atlanta. Atlanta is asking more, but obviously Inter will not go more than 40 million euros.
If you not go more than maybe dinner.
So everybody wants that.
You can't have the yam and have the knife.
Well, that's the thing about selling club. They can determine how much they want to sell.
I want to sell, and you're telling me 40 million. Leave them.
I like Inter old men. Inter, it says that.
No problem. Long negotiations is. See, they don't want to be moving the goalposts every time.
Yes,
we've come with 40 million. If 40 million is enough, tell us how much you want. Let's pay and close the matter.
Or we say if you are giving us money, we can't pay. We just tell you, we cannot pay this money.
End of story.
Simple.
Okay, coming back to Arsenal. Arsenal unveiled their new striker, new forward. I won't call him a striker. Their new forward yesterday. Madueke was unveiled as an Arsenal player. He will wear the number 20 shirt for Arsenal. We already talked about Madueke already on this show, so it's going to be. I think I'm thinking it's going to be a good.
This one
good
you're
signing.
thinking. What's happening?
Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow.
What's happening here?
Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. I know what tomorrow someone will come and say, that I said, I did not say. I'm thinking that it's going to work, which is very, very possible that it's going to work.
I'll come and remind you that your thoughts were wrong. So your thoughts were wrong though. But
okay, let's see what happens with him. He's going to come to Arsenal. He's going to wear the number 20 shirt. I think that's what he was wearing at Chelsea. So he's going to wear on a 20 shirt. So I don't know where he's going to play. If he's going to play from that right wing, that means he's going to challenge for Saka for that position. If he's going to the left wing, which he has played more sometimes for Chelsea, he's going to be Martinelli. He's going to challenge for that shirt. So Ateta was talking about yesterday, saying that madueke is a young international. He's experienced and all that. Is going to bring a whole lot to Arsenal. So let's hope that this deal, because remember, I've told you that all the Chelsea players that are brought in from all the Chelsea players that Arsenal brought in for the past couple of years, there and there they know to show workings like that. But let's hopefully madueke is 23 years. I think it's the youngest they are bought. So hopefully this season he will hit the ground running for Arsenal. Okay, before we talk about other transfers, let's go back to our YouTube channel. And Wisdom is saying, Wisdom, welcome to the show. So good morning, guys, in the studio. As Manchester United don't buy Mbuemo, make them come carry Jackson ASAP. And we need reinforcement in that Carreras wing back. Okay, wing, I beg. Okay, yes, Chelsea need another left back. I don't think they have another left back apart from Carreras in that team, because when he's injured, it's Cowell they play as a makeshift there. So okay, thank you guys for thank you Wisdom for that comment. And Chris, I can see Chris is talking about another thing, but Chris, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us, Chris. And please, what with paparazzi, right? Paparazzi beats. Okay, paparazzi beats. Okay, Wiz paparazzi beats. A big up to you guys. Wiz paparazzi beats. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being part of today's show. Remember, guys, if you're hearing my voice, please remember to subscribe to our channel and like this particular video that you are watching. Thank you for Wiz paparazzi beats for being part of today's show. And Chris, please welcome to the show.
Chisco, what's your issue? What's your issue?
Good morning, guys, in the studio. Say, to show workings, Aston need to carry Jackson to unlock his talent.
But
After he's collecting everybody to
they are not collecting him from you at all.
As the has GYOKERES and
keep your player.
And even Jesita is coming
keep
back,
your
so
player.
they are not going to buy Jackson.
You upgrade him.
Okay, let's see what happens with all these transfers. Okay, we are going to start taking phone calls to get all your contribution about all these things we are talking about in the studio. The number to call is 0706 0485853. There's rumors again that apart from Inter Milan, that Juventus might bring in Højlund.
There's rumors for AC Milan.
AC Milan. So I think Italian clubs are looking more on Højlund than any other player.
He's played there and he's done well.
Yes, I think that's why everybody.
He's done well.
He's done well according to their numbers.
15G.
If he talks to Amorim and he tells him probably are not starting, he should just.
Amorim has already talked. He's already spoken to the player.
He should not move. For me, if he goes to Juventus
together for the past 1 year.
Who did Juventus again? Now,
Vlahovic.
And Vlahovic.
Vlahovic is on his way out already.
Well, let's see. Okay, let's take phone calls and get your contribution about all these things we are talking about. Remember, Luis Diaz, Bayern Munich is still looking for Luis Diaz, so maybe that deal might go through. But Liverpool wants to keep him. They don't want to sell all their players. Hopefully, it will work out for every party. But I'm thinking that probably he wants to join Bayern Munich. But let's see, he's 28 years old and he's won the Premier League with England. But let's see if Luis Diaz will move away from Liverpool. But I think he will stay. Maybe
let him go so that Liverpool can come and carry Rashford.
Okay, let's see. Let's take phone calls. The number to call again is 0706 0485853. Yeah, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Name and location. Okay, what is your contribution? Oh, sorry about that.
I want to remind the English Chelsea on whatever I call himself. He carry the Premier League this season.
Yes.
I want to tell him with boldness and confidence that one is a typical liar. Whatever they lie, let them prepare. You are prepared. Arsenal get through cup. Mark my word. Want to start this new season.
Okay.
Arsenal get 2 cups in this season.
Carry one first now. Try carry one
No,
first.
may they carry two, yes.
That's eberechi season. But I
With
can't tell you this is the cup. For two.
FA Cup and Carabao Cup.
That's it.
Okay.
For today's show, my brother, the person who I picked about man is that no coach. But if that man knows what is better for him, you need to put himself together. If he knows that the player, they're not ready to work for him, he don't need to disgrace himself. Because now everybody is looking at in work this season. They are giving benefit of that. It just come at middle of the season. Are you understand me last season? Now let him prepare himself well to avoid disgrace. That's one. Two, is it that striker? Westham want to sign. They don't conclude about the movement to come to Emirates.
Yes, they are concluded about it.
Yeah.
Final the GYOKERES, yes.
Okay. Thank God for that. John.
Yes.
If these people don't worry, you see this season, there will no two man where they want to fight them now. Gadola and
Normally.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna for life.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see if Arsenal let's see if Arsenal will make it to challenge the league again. Remember they are finishing second.
This one is sweet you. It's funny.
I don't they laugh now. Anything can happen because everybody is actually just
see. Apart from Saka not being available for 3 months last season and a few other players, Arsenal are in a good position to challenge.
Yes. Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
I'm calling from Brentford.
Okay. What is your contribution?
Well, I'm just asking to know how many players are Man signed this season?
Just 2.
2 players.
Yes. Kuya and Mbuemo.
Confirmed though.
Confirmed, yes.
You confirmed one.
Yes.
Wow. That's why you know.
There's Javi Guerrero on the road.
They should even bring a dance, not even Mbuemo.
That's the part.
Thank you very much for your.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Everybody wants to sell now. The Jackson is available, so make them sell. Hello, good morning. Name and location, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Bishop. Hope you guys can hear me today.
Yeah,
yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good talk. We don't have to about my I did great job on it.
Thank you.
I just want to back John. Right, also their way. First of all, someone called me and I think 2 cases. I went to them, I know one. They were trying to say that the guy commented about Mbuemo. I'm trying to discredit him what he has achieved and what he has done. But that is not the point I was making. I never did the Premier League in my mind. But nobody will say that. We talk of me that they watching Premier League. According to him, he's not here. He did a great job. My point I just think it's nine.
Can you pause and start again? Start again with your cracking.
Bishop, your network is actually bad today again. I don't know what is happening. Please, can you call back? We can't hear you very much again. Okay. Number to call is 0706048585.
Bishop, join us on YouTube and drop your comments.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Yes, this is Oga.
Okay.
Worldwide.
Okay. Okay. What is the contribution?
Yes, this John. This John strong.
Okay.
Yes, there's no blowout again. Honestly, this way I really blow these people out. I think they will blow out again. So, what now I want to talk about that transfer? Are you hearing me?
Yes, we hear you. I can hear you. Continue.
I think make Amori protect Mbuemo because you know what happened to Jemba. You know what happened to Jemba under
Ferguson, yes.
Yes, I mean, made them protect our African for you. And this one where they must think, I think, you know, 5 million pounds when they pay 1 naira. I think, made them no carry pressure put on that young man, I think.
Yeah.
Because maybe that time money, they will say, which kind of money, the guy no score.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand that.
Made them protect the guy. I don't want what happened to Jemba when I think I forgot to just make the guy look ordinary.
Okay.
So, yes, with the protect Jemba.
Mbuemo, yes.
Yes, I don't want what happened to Jemba happen to him.
Jemba looked
Right.
ordinary
No
because he was
protection for
ordinary.
anybody.
Alright, thank you
No
very much.
protection for
Okay.
anybody.
Jemba looked ordinary because he was ordinary.
Come and prove it at
You talk about
United.
Jemba. What about Igalo under what's it called? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
He was ordinary too.
It was ordinary. No, everybody are not. If you come to the pitch,
Protection for
if you come to the
bro.
pitch, make
You
yourself
expose
extraordinary.
Come outside.
Hello, good morning.
The network is bad. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay.
I can't even hear you guys well.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me.
We
We can hear you now.
Okay, so
Oh, we lost you again. Okay, can you hear me? Oh, okay. You can hear network is really bad from your own end. Okay, let's go to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube.
Yes.
Bishop, you can go on YouTube and drop your
Bishop,
comments.
go on YouTube and drop your
comments
comments. Yes.
Both FM Sports. But before then, let's go to our YouTube because a whole lot of comments here. Okay. Wiz Paparazzi Beats is back. He say from Manchester United getting Mbuemo. Good one for them. He's a good signing. Lovely comments from you, Wiz. Thank you. Barry, welcome to the show. Barry, this is the first time I'm seeing your comments here on our show. Thank you for joining us, Barry. Say good morning, guys. I am watching you guys live here. Thank you guys for your good work. Thank you very much, Barry. He say you guys are doing well. Thank you very much, Barry, for that comment. Barry and Wiz, remember, if you are hearing me, please remember to subscribe to our channel
like
and like the video too. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Okay, Joseph Ibe is back. Joseph is saying good morning, guys. Okay, Manchester United have signed 3 players. Okay, Diego Leon, Mbuemo, and Cunha. Yes, Leon was signed last year. That's why we didn't.
Leon was signed last year.
And
was allowed to
back.
stay in the club till he's up to age to travel abroad.
Yes, so it's not a new signing for them. Okay, Joseph is also saying thank God Manchester United has finally signed Mbuemo. Okay, he said it's remaining OSIMHEN for Manchester United. Okay. Tally Lucky, this is the first time I'm seeing your comment. Tally Lucky, welcome to the show. I say maybe the 2 trophies that Arsenal fan mean is the pre-season tournament cup and maybe the Carling Cup with madueke added to their squad. They can do it. Lucky, come on. This is your babele, Lucky.
This one hits me for my soul.
Lucky,
it touched my soul. You know, it touched my heart. It touched my soul.
Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for that comment, Lucky. Okay, let's go back to our phone calls. The number to call is 0706048583. Hello, please turn down the volume of your radio set, please. Good morning. Name and location, please. Okay.
Fire down.
Fire down immediately.
I just want to talk about Nigerian Premier League.
Yes, that's what I want to talk about now.
Yeah. They put a stop. Rumours yesterday. They showed the sport product. They put their champion.
Yes.
The comfort of Zambia were in here. So, but we have to partner our best against South Africa. They are not strong good. I pray we pass South Africa and come back to the cup.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Talking about the Nigerian women Cup of they played the quarterfinal game. They are in the quarterfinal. They played the quarterfinal game, and 2 games was played yesterday. Nigeria trashed Zambia 5-0, and Morocco beat Mali 3-1. So our Nigerian girls are in the semi-finals of the Women's African Cup of Nations. Fantastic game from our ladies. I think they might win this trophy, and they have the capacity. We are one of the giants of when it comes to female football in Africa. We did well.
You know how Zambia has only trash people since they come. Zambia has been dealing with people coming to this process, and they even made a threat. And they the Zambian fans made a threat because Super Eagles have been winning 1-0. I think after the first game where they won 3-0, the rest of the games they've been playing is 1-0, 2-0. And they've been struggling to win matches. Now the Zambian fans went online to threaten that Zambia has been cooking. And they will cook Nigeria.
You can't cook them very well.
Now they bring ingredients. Now they use their hand. You know what people say? Now they use their hand, go market, go buy ingredients.
Now they
buy everything. They can't cook them.
Nigeria scored 5 in that game. Osinachi scored in the 2nd minute of the game. Esther scored in the 33 minutes of the game. Chinwendu scored in the 45th minute of the game. 3-0 in the first half. In the second half, they come Oluwa Tosin scored in the 68th minute, and in the final minute, Florence scored in the 1st minute of the game to win that game against Zambia. 5-0. So hopefully Nigeria is in the semi-final. Hopefully we go on and win this African Cup of Nations. The semi-final of when Nigeria is going to play the semi-final of this tournament will be on the Tuesday, 22nd July. Nigeria will play in the semi-final of that tournament. Hopefully they will win it. Okay, let's go back to our phone calls again. Okay, finally, Chisco on our YouTube channel. It said Arsenal or Manchester United first, please. Okay, he's
saying they should come and buy Jackson.
Okay, to come and buy Jackson. Okay, Chisco is saying he's a good player. Write this down somewhere. Jackson will compete for world best if he joins Arsenal or Manchester United.
Wow.
Chisco,
calm down.
Down. Okay, let's take phone calls.
Hype man.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, we can't hear you. Call back 0706-048-5853. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Name and location, please.
My name is Manuel from Benin.
Okay,
Oh,
Manuel
welcome
from Benin.
back.
Welcome back to the show. What is your contribution, Emmanuel?
Please, I want to ask about Chelsea transfer.
Chelsea transfer. Okay, I'll tell you about Chelsea transfer. Thank you. I'll tell you about Chelsea transfer now. Chelsea bought in Gittins from Borussia Dortmund. So Gittins is going to play for Chelsea next season. They bought in Joao Pedro from Brighton.
Yes.
And they bought in Delap from Ipswich. That is the three standing Chelsea. They bought in Sarr. But Sarr, when they buy since that one never even see 1 minute. So I don't even know what's happening with him.
And the Santos and all of that.
And Andre Santos they brought back on loan. So that is officially they bought four players in this summer for Chelsea. Okay, hello, good morning. Okay, call back 0706-048-5853. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Ezekiel calling back.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Man. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Man should stop all this rubbish they are doing. Entirely, because I know that their board are not serious to give Man up, because Man totally they are down. Even if Man like let them sign Messi and Ronaldo, they are going. Man is my club. I'm telling you the fact.
Okay.
It's my club. But the issue about Man is from the board,
Okay.
not coach, not players. Because if they are not serious, Man is going nowhere. If they like, let them go and sign OSIMHEN.
Okay. All right.
Because from last 5 seasons, Man have, if they have not started coach, they have started about 5
Coaches.
And the same issue is still happening.
Yes.
So those coaches that are coming, they don't know how to coach.
I understand you.
They know. They say that the older is the issue. I'm telling you, if I no any coach that will come to Man now that will coach the team like Ole.
Okay.
They started having issue when Ronaldo came to Man.
Okay.
But Ole was beating Man City and Arsenal, including Chelsea, Liverpool. It's very hard for Ole.
All right. Thank you.
Ole has only friend at that midfield, and Fernandez.
And Scotty.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
And that's why I say that it's disheartening for Man U. Managers that you should have backed, you didn't back.
Okay.
The one that you backed didn't do
well. Okay. Let's see what happens with Manchester United next season. They are going to start their Premier League pre-season, not Premier League. They're going to start their pre-season today by 2 p.m. against Leeds. Finally, on our YouTube channel, remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sport. And Chinonso Ugu, welcome to the show. I think this first time I see your comment, Chinonso. If it's your first time, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Say good morning, guys. Please, is Chelsea considering any goalkeeper addition? Manchester United should come and buy Jackson. This is why people are campaigning for Manchester United.
You guys are campaigning for Jackson.
Okay, no, they are not going to. I don't think they are going to buy any goalkeeper again, because AC Milan will not sell their goalkeeper, and Chelsea probably will be stuck with Sanchez probably for next season. But let's see what happens before the transfer market closes. Finally, Wiz Paparazzi beat. He saying my team Chelsea needs a goalkeeper. Okay, Jesse wants a goalkeeper.
You have 3 or 4.
Let's see if that will happen. What happen if they are going to buy a goalkeeper or they are going to stick with Sanchez come end of the season. Okay, this is how we're going to end today's show. Thank you for joining us on today's show. On Monday, we're going to come back and tell you, give you all sports updates, all the bands, all the fun. We'll come back on Monday and have more fun here in the studio. Thank you for all those that called in. Thank you for our listeners. Thank you for being part of this family. Thank you for all those people that joined us on our YouTube channel. Thank you very, very much. And finally, okay, Chinonso is replying paparazzi beats on our YouTube channel. Thank you guys. We'll come back on Monday and give you more updates. My name is Godwin and have a wonderful weekend.
And welcome to Volt 104.3 FM. Where music meets.
Okay, I say when Chisco, your predicting match, Chelsea's predicting match. When is your?
I think it's on Monday. No,
it's in August.
It's in August.
August
10th.
Hold on, yeah, August. Chelsea predicting match is about in August. Man City is in August, so because they played
Club World Cup,
so they have to rest. They have to rest before they play pre-season already because pre-season is already there. Pre-season is already there.
World Cup is already their pre-season.
World Cup is already their
World Cup is your pre-season.
So you just play 1 or 2 games before the season starts.
It's a good one. The players will get at least a month off.
Yeah.
Against Liverpool.
Okay, Leverkusen on 8th August. Chelsea is playing 8th August. Their first pre-season 8th August. Chisco. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. On Monday, we'll come back and give you more details about everything that's happening in football. Remember, guys, to subscribe to our channel. I can see 19 people here.
Yes, subscribe to the channel. Like the video.
Thank you very much. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, Gary.